What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Drone, and welcome back to some more Minecraft. And it is Snapshot Day. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Minecraft released Minecraft Snapshot 20w06a, which is the first official snapshot of the Nether update, and it adds a ton of different items into the game. So in today's video, we're going to be covering all of the new items that have been added, as well as we're going to cover how to use and craft some of these items as well. So we got an action-packed video for you today, guys. Sit back, relax, and let's jump into this Nether update. I am super excited for this. As I'm mostly a builder inside of Minecraft, I feel it is appropriate for us to start with the building blocks. This is my bread and butter and where I will be most enjoying this update. So let's go ahead and talk about all of the new items and blocks that were added into Minecraft with this snapshot. So first and foremost, we have ourselves the Crimson Nilayam. This will be found inside of the Crimson Forests in the Nether, and this will be kind of the grass texture for those biomes. This is going to be plentiful in those biomes, and you will be able to mine it up with a shovel in order to craft that, or in order to obtain that, rather. Next up, we have the Warped Nilayam, which will be found in the Warped Forest. This is basically the grass block of that biome. So we have two brand new sort of grass blocks that were added into the game, along with some different fauna. First and foremost, we have ourselves the Warped Roots and the Crimson Roots. The Crimson Roots will be found in the Crimson Forest, and the Warped Roots will be found in the Warped Forest. I just kind of placed them on the opposing colored blocks here, just so that they looked a little bit better. But that is where you will find them, is in their appropriate forests. Past that, we have two different types of fungi that were just added into the game. We have the Warped Fungi, and we have the Crimson Fungi. And these will be found in the appropriate forest. The Crimson Fungi will be found in the Crimson Forest, and the Warped Fungi will be found in the Warped Forest. Now, there is a special trick that you can do with this fungi, and if you use bone meal on it, just like so, you will grow yourself a massive tree here that will contain some of the new blocks as well. These are the Shroom Lights. Now, the Shroom Lights we have not talked about yet, but these are a brand new lighting block, something kind of like glowstone or sea lanterns, but this is instead found in the Nether. So another very cool item that was added into the game, as well as another one right here. This is the Weeping Vines. The Weeping Vines are placed on the bottom side of a block, and they grow down in the Nether. Another decorative block that is going to be so cool to build with. Okay, past that, we also have the different wood types that we get from those mushrooms. We have the Warped Stem, and we also have the Crimson Stem. So the Warped Stem is gotten from the Warped Shroom, and then the Crimson Stem is gotten from the Crimson Shroom. So let's go ahead and just get the Warp Shroom as well, just so you can see. There you go, got yourself a Warp Shroom. Once again, you have the Shroom Lights that are on the inside that you can use as well. Let's go ahead and set the time to day. I thought I had turned off the daylight cycle, but apparently Minecraft reset it for some reason. Anyway, go ahead and remove all of this. Just wanted to show you guys that. As well as you may have noticed that we have brand new blocks that are attached to these shrooms. That is the Warped Wart block. These attach to this. It's kind of like their leaf block for the mushroom. And then the Crimson Stem here also has their own block. Let's go ahead and get another Crimson Fungi out here, and I'll just show you guys that one. That is the Nether Wart block. We've already seen these before, but these are now a part of trees in the Nether. So really cool. Absolutely love that they actually can be found naturally in the world now. That's really, really awesome. I'm actually going to leave that tree there because I don't feel like tearing it down, because we need to move on. We have a couple more things that we can find. First and foremost, we've already covered the Shroom Light, another lighting block, kind of like our glowstone or our sea lanterns, but it's a slightly different texture. In fact, I think it's a slightly better texture than those two. It's more of a orangey look, and I don't know, something about it, I like it. I don't know how well it's going to fit into all of the builds that I do, but any new lighting blocks at this point in the game is very, very much appreciated. I feel like that is one aspect of the game where Minecraft has always been lacking a bit because there's not a lot of lighting options. Past that, we have the brand new soul sand-like block. This is the soul soil, and this will have its own biome in the Nether, which we will check out later. But the soul soil also has a very interesting aspect where if you light it on fire, bada bing, bada boom, blue fire. Absolutely awesome. I love that. Now, with this soul soil, you can also use this in order to craft the soul lanterns and the soul torches. So let's go ahead and grab some of those. This is the soul fire torch, and this is the soul fire lantern. And these are crafted using the soul fire blocks. Now, taking a look at both of these, they both have a blue glow to them. However, if you go into time set night, you will notice that we're not actually getting any different color of lighting out of them. We still have the regular default lighting that Minecraft has always had. No blue texture to the lighting or anything like that. It's just a different texture on the block itself, which I'm kind of disappointed in. I was hoping that we would get some different lighting options to where the lighting could actually be colored, but does not appear that that is the case, which is a real shame. Next up, we have other blocks to do with these stem, the crimson stem and the warp stem. We can actually craft these into different wood types. So if we go ahead and access our crafting bench over here and we put a crimson stem in, we can get out crimson planks. And let's go ahead and take a look at our recipe book. And you should see, if we go ahead and put this in, you should see that we can actually make different items out of these crimson items. So we can make things like slabs, we can make things like stairs. Let's go ahead and grab out some more of these actually. That way I can show you guys each one of these. Each one of them have all of their normal wood type stuff that you would normally have. So if we go ahead and grab out stairs, you can see we have warped stairs. Same with the crimson stairs. We have crimson stairs. Same with, I believe they have doors. Yes, we have a crimson door. We also have a warped door. So there's all the different types of wood items for these new types of wood. In fact, if we go ahead and just take a look in our creative menu, you should be able to see all of the warped and crimson items. So warped, you can see the warped items. We have slabs, pressure plates, warped fences, warped trap doors, fence gates, stairs, buttons, the doors, and signs. Same thing with the crimson, exact same thing actually. Slabs, pressure plates, fences, trap doors, fence gates, stairs, buttons, doors, and signs. Exact same thing, just with a different color for the crimson. I absolutely love this. I love that we're getting like a magenta and I guess this is kind of a teal almost. I love that we're getting those types of blocks in the game. It'll make building a little bit more interesting. Any type of block variety at this point in the game is going to be really, really fun. Okay, so next up, that is not all that we have for the biome updates. There's also a brand new ore in the game. This stuff right here, this is called ancient debris, and from what I understand, this will be found at the bottom of the Nether, and it's going to be kind of difficult to mine this stuff, but if you get it mined, you will get some brand new items. So let's just grab out a pick. In fact, I'm going to clean up my inventory just a bit here, delete out some stuff, and there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and switch over to survival mode. So / game mode survival. And let's just pick at these nether or these ancient debris. And whenever we break them, you'll see that we actually get the ancient debris. So we get these blocks and we can use them. As you can see, they're a little bit hard to mine. Even with a diamond pick, they take a few seconds. Well, what you can do with this ancient debris is go and put it into a furnace or blast furnace, probably a blast furnace, because from what the snapshot page says, this actually takes a while to smelt. But you can basically put it in there, put in your fuel. I'll just go ahead and throw in these stairs. I'm sure that'll work. And then as it smelts down, you will get a brand new item, which is the netherite scrap. Now, with this netherite scrap, you can't really do anything with it until you combine it with gold bars. So you'll take 4 golden ingots and some of this netherite scrap, and you will be able to make a brand new ingot in the game. So I think I'm probably going to need a little bit more of this ancient debris. I'll just go ahead and grab some of it real quick. I thought that was going to take longer to smelt. It actually doesn't take too long to smelt, but granted, I am using a blast furnace. I do want to check it with a regular furnace, though, just to see how much of a difference it is between the two different speeds. So let's throw in 2 more into there, and I'm just going to make up a furnace. Let's do game mode creative. And let's grab us out a furnace. And I just want to test. We'll also grab us out some coal as well. That way we have it. There we go. Put some coal in there and let's see how slow that is. Okay, it's not insanely slow. The snapshot page made it sound like it was going to be incredibly slow to cook. It's not insanely slow by any means, but it's not insanely fast either. But as you can see, netherite ingots, and it's going to take 4 netherite scrap and 4 gold ingots to get the netherite ingots. Not bad. So you might be asking yourself, Kilodrone, I now have a ton of this netherite ingot. What can I actually do with this? I have no idea how to use it. Well, my dear friend, I'm here to help you out. All you're going to do is take your netherite ingots, put them in your crafting table, and then take any of your diamond armor, chest plate, leggings, whatever you want, and put it in the crafting table with it. And bada bing, bada boom, you now have a netherite chest plate. It is an upgrade to your diamond gear. So let's just take a look. Our normal diamond chest plate has 2 armor toughness and 8 armor. The new chest plate has 3 armor toughness, so you're getting an additional armor toughness. The armor rating is still the same. However, you're also going to get this new knockback resistance modifier as well. So that is what you can do with all of your netherite that you get. Go ahead, upgrade all of your materials and put them on you, and bada bing, bada boom, you will get a gorgeous looking character like this. Oh man, I look like a freaky looking knight. I love it though. Very, very blocky, but you know what? It is not bad, especially for the upgrade that you get. I love it. Now, I am very curious as to what it does with your tools. Is it going to make our tools any faster? So, let's see. Our diamond pickaxe does 1.2 attack speed, and our netherite pickaxe does 1.2 attack speed. Okay, so 6 attack damage to 5 attack damage. Okay, so you're going to, it looks like mine just a little bit faster. I would like to actually test that out. So, back into survival mode, diamond pickaxe. Takes a little while to mine this stuff. And now with the netherite pickaxe, it does seem a little faster, but not significant, I wouldn't say. I do want to try this on stone, though, and see if we can determine any difference there. So let's go game mode creative, grab out a bit of stone, and we're just going to place it down like so. Back into survival mode. It seems like it may be a bit faster, but to be honest with you, it's negligible. It is not really that noticeable. So I'm not entirely sure what the the difference is between this and that, other than the additional attack damage and also the durability. The durability of the netherite pickaxe is much higher than that of a diamond pickaxe. As you can see, durability is 1,561, and the durability of the netherite pickaxe is 2,031. So it's going to last a bit longer, but I was hoping that we would get a slight speed increase as well. But it doesn't seem that that is the case, at least by my eye. Maybe it is slightly faster, but it's really negligible, to be honest with you. Okay, so what are some of the other benefits that the netherite armor has? Well, first and foremost, you'll see netherite armor does not burn up in lava. Even if I throw in my netherite gear, it actually floats to the top. So you actually have a better chance of reobtaining your gear if it's netherite and you fall in lava than diamond. Diamond, remember, if it falls into lava, it is gone, incinerated. But with your netherite gear, bada bing, bada boom, it's just gonna float up to the top, and if you can get out to it, you can recover your stuff. Not bad at all. Actually really like that. That's going to be a huge improvement. Now, according to the snapshot, the netherite tools are slightly faster than diamond, but what makes them even better than diamond is that your netherite tools actually have a higher enchantment value than diamond as well. It's not as high as gold, but it is higher than diamond. So it does have slightly better enchantments that it can get, which is really nice. So the last thing that I want to cover about the netherite armor is the brand new status effect that comes with the armor, which is knockback resistant. As you can see, each one of our pieces of armor has a +1 to knockback resistance. And basically what this means is if you're shot with an arrow or hit with a sword or anything like that, how far does the player fly backwards? So, as you guys know, if you're hit with an arrow in PvP or something like that, you will be slung backwards just a bit from the force of the arrow. Well, what knockback resistance does is when you are hit by an arrow or something like that, you will not fly back as far. So, in order to test this, what I'm going to do is set up a quick demonstration with a dispenser and an arrow, and then we will just place ourselves in front of it with a button and let it hit us in the face. That's basically the goal here. So, a couple of dispensers, place a button on the face, and now a arrow on the inside. And if we switch over to game mode survival, as you can see, we're not really flying back that much, if at all. Sometimes it doesn't even seem like we're flying back at all. Now, if we take off our armor, and let's see, let's just throw it on the ground for right now, and we get hit, you can see it's basically a whole block that it's throwing us back, whereas this, with this armor equipped, you don't fly back quite as far. So, not bad. Nice little upgrade. I'm sure it's going to have a lot of uses in PvP to not throw off your shot with arrows. But as a survival player, I don't know how useful that's going to be for me. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's go to the Nether. Let's look at all of the brand new things that we have to explore. I am super excited. So our Nether portal brought us right here into one of the brand new biomes. This is the Crimson Forest. And right over there, you can see we actually got a pretty lucky spawn here. This is the Soul Sand Valley. And you can see that there's a definite change in atmosphere whenever you cross over that border. Whenever you're in the Crimson Forest, very red, very much like the old Nether. Got some particle effects flying around, but it's very much nethery. But once you enter into the Soul Sand Valley, it becomes cold, it becomes blue and chilled and kind of spooky. I'm not going to lie, kind of spooky overall. And I really like that. I love that the Nether has a different feel now. Now, one of the biomes that I do not see yet is the Warped Forest, and I would like to find one of those just to see what they look like. By the way, the lava really pops inside of the Nether now. It's very, very, very bold. I love that. So first thing that I want to find is one of those warped forests, and then past that, I would also like to find some of the brand new ore. I believe that the netherite ore is going to appear below the lava level, just based off of what the wiki says, but I could be mistaken with that, and we could find it in other places. Oh, is this it right here? Or is this another block? Oh, this is basalt. I completely forgot about basalt in the beginning part of this episode. This is the brand new basalt block, and I don't think that there's anything else that comes along with it other than it is just a normal building block, but I completely forgot to add that into the overworld. Let's see what this looks like in the overworld while we have a moment here. Let's go ahead and head back through, and let's just throw this down right here. So that is your basalt texture. Not a horrible looking texture by any means. It's decent. I can find some uses for that, kind of like a cracked concrete road or something like that. Could look really good for this. It's kind of like a cobblestone texture on this side. So it could be good to mix in places like that. But yeah, I'm not super thrilled with that texture. It's okay, I guess. I'll find more uses for it in the future, I imagine, anyway. Anyway, back into the nether, and another thing that we have right here that I have ignored thus far is the new piglin beasts. These guys are really cool. I've been calling them Pumbaa. That's what they look like. They look like Pumbaa from The Lion King. But let's see. We have the piglin. Do they not have a spawn egg yet? Does not look like it. Let's see if they have a spawn egg. Hoglin, that's what they're called. These are the hoglins. And there you go. That is our hoglins. And they're pretty cool. I believe if you hit them, they're going to get angry at you. So they are like the old zombie pigmen. Don't mess with them. They are not fun. However, I do believe that they are a food source in the nether if you kill one of them. Also, check out that dude's legs right now. Oh my lord. Look at what his legs do. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why this is a snapshot. I actually hope they leave that in. But anyway, you can get some rotten flesh from them. I believe they also can drop pork, if I'm not mistaken. I may be very mistaken on that, though, and they may only drop the rotten flesh. Let's go ahead, kill another one of these guys. And no, looks like we're just getting rotten flesh from them. So, yeah, apparently I was wrong. No pork from those guys. However, they probably should since they're a hog. Ooh. Ooh. Check that out. That's a weird atmosphere. So we are in the Soul Sand Valley, but we're looking into a Crimson Forest, and that looks really weird. But as we go over there, the entire atmosphere is going to change once again, and we are back in the ominous nether. It looks like a significant portion of the nether has actually been changed as well. It's not that they're leaving the old nether generation in. I mean, they do. They have the old nether generation in some points, but it does look like these new biomes are kind of taking over for the most part, which I like. I like that we're not getting the Nether Wasteland. That is what they are calling the old nether generation, is called Nether Wasteland, and these new biomes are going to be at the forefront and center of the nether generation. I am not getting lucky with finding one of these warped biomes, though, so I tell you what, I'm going to make a cut, and I'll bring you guys back in just a minute when I find one. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, a warped forest. Kind of a baby one, but a warped forest nonetheless, and it is gorgeous. Whenever you are in this biome, you get kind of this purple haze that is around the area, and the entire place is really kind of bright. I do like this. I like that it is so bright in this area for the warped forest. I don't know why, but it almost feels like this is a safe place inside the nether. Like it's an oasis inside a wasteland of just death. Especially since this one is surrounded by the new Soul Sand valleys. So that is really, really cool. I love this new biome. I think it's so awesome. We also have some of these crimson forests in some smaller areas as well. But overall, that is the brand new Snapshot, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know what you guys think about this, because I am beyond excited with the new Snapshot. I'm beyond excited about the Nether update in and of itself. I think that this is such a good thing to add to the game and such an interesting thing to add to the game. Now, something that I haven't seen as well, I haven't seen any Nether Fortresses at all. Hello, Nether Fortress. Have they been removed? Or maybe it's just a bug, or maybe I'm just severely unlucky with finding them. I would like to find a Nether Fortress before we head out of here, though, before we wrap up the video. I tell you what, that's the last thing that I'm going to look for. I'm going to fly around and see if I can find one of those guys. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back, and I am here at a Nether Fortress, and no surprise updates at all. Literally nothing has changed with these guys whatsoever. No new mobs, no new, well, anything for the most part. We still have our wither skeletons, we still have our pigmen, we still have pretty much everything. Our blaze, they are starting to cut through some of the new biomes, which is kind of interesting, but it seems like the Nether Fortress is definitely taking priority in the world generation, and it's just cutting through the land like it always has. So nothing super interesting here, but it is cool nonetheless to see a Nether Fortress inside of an area like this. That is so awesome. But anyway, guys, I think that is going to be where I wrap up today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this snapshot breakdown. Kind of a interesting one, if I do say so myself. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me today. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video, as well as if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great day.